If you watched my last video, you'll know that I believe there are many areas where Bear nailed a subgenre of horror known as surreal horror. And today, I'd like to talk about another one of these areas, known as indicative sincerity. It's a very strange area and is required if you want the greedy skin along with the tombstone badge. To unlock it, you have to talk to Crutonium and type in "dance in the dojo until the waffle appears," a clue that you unlock in System Crypt of all maps. Once you type it in, you're then taken to a very unusual area, and the area looks like this. You're taken to a dark, cold area where bombs fall from the sky and the floor flashes with multiple colors. You have a singular ball that you use to head across the area, but if you fall off, you die. While traversing this barren landscape, an unusual soundtrack plays. It sounds like a sorrow cry, but it's unknown what's causing it. Above all, it also sounds hollow, empty, and meaningless, almost like the ambience you'd hear while within a cave. The bombs that fall down near you are relatively harmless, though if one of them hits your ball, you die, which, believe me, can and often will happen if you traverse this area. Interestingly, this place is actually split up into 3 different areas, the first of which is probably the hardest of the bunch to traverse, but the next area is a little bit different. Once you touch this red orb, you're then taken to this area. This time, you can see a hill above you, where multiple bombs are now falling towards you. If you hit them, you lose health, with your only form of safety being to hide in these edges that form in the mountain. You could take it slow and lose less health, but you could take it quickly and risk dying, with this strategy getting riskier the closer you get to the top of the hill, where it's super easy to get comboed and killed if you don't play it safe, which, as you can see, nearly happens to me. Once you do make it to the top of the hill, you can see yet another red object, and touching it takes you to the 3rd and final area, which in my opinion is probably the creepiest of the bunch. You now find yourself in a shallow chasm, where bombs fall from the sky. When they explode, multiple colourful balls come out of them. This area doesn't seem like anything too noteworthy, especially for the 3rd area in the game, but it's when you look around where you notice strange presences looking at you. They only appear for a moment, and just as abruptly as they appear, they disappear as well. They all have varying appearances, but some of them look notably familiar, such as 2 of them which resemble the very creature that hunts you down in the Alien from Neptune. They may only just look at you here, but it's enough to leave some kind of impact, to give an idea that this place is inhabited. It's almost as though these bombs were created by the creatures that live there as some kind of defense mechanism for any rogue creature that tries to invade their land. They simply watch you because they know that their weapons can do the work. If you make it to the end of the area, you receive the tombstone badge, and also get an option to type something in within a red orb. By typing alien to the question "what am I?", you get the response fish, likely a simple Easter egg and nothing too important. Speaking of, I think it's about time I give my theories as to what this area actually is and what everything in it means. The first thing that I think is very obvious is that this is Neptune. One of the Bear maps is called the Alien from Neptune, where in the sky you can see Neptune, one of the planets in the solar system, which is seemingly far closer to Earth in the Bear universe than it is in real life. It's implied that Neptune here is inhabited by these things known as run creatures, so it's reasonable to assume that we are somehow teleported to Neptune, which is why these creatures watch you with such curiosity. It's practically confirmed in the map The Alien from Neptune that a meteor from outer space crashed onto Earth in that specific area, and that creature known as the Alien from Neptune came out and possibly started attacking people, likely due to being scared due to being on an unfamiliar planet. How it lost its leg is unknown, but it's possible that it lost its leg due to somebody attacking it to defend themselves, or it's also possible that it lost its leg after the meteor that it was inside hit the Earth. I should also mention that it's implied that this isn't the only time it's happened. Lagoon is also a run creature, and in a separate area called Whoa That's Really Cool Wow, yes, that's actually what the area is called, while you're traversing through the area, you can see what appears to be a meteor, implying that Lagoon crashed into this place, but lost both of his legs instead of just one. If Bear's story ever continues, perhaps this could be expanded on in the future, perhaps explaining why Lagoon wanted to get so much power in the first place. Anyway, that's my deep dive into the area in Decade of Sincerity. If you thought this video was interesting, do like and subscribe. I like making analysis videos on these, and subscribing would give me a good reason to make more of these, aside from just enjoying it, of course. Anyways, that's it. Goodbye. LOL.